You probably heard of Trump's feud with the Pope, but now Catholic Charities in Miami will no longer get funding for a program that helps unaccompanied migrant children. But Miami's Archbishop says they're not related. So, what's happening? The Office of Refugee Resettlement, which is part of the Department of Health and Human Services, has been working with the Archdiocese of Miami for decades. They run a shelter for migrant children who are unaccompanied. Miami's Archbishop Thomas Wensky wrote an op ed in the Miami Herald recently calling for a reconsideration of the program and saying that without that funding, they will have to shutter the program within a few months. I asked the Health and Human Services Department why it decided not to renew this contract, and they said it was because there's fewer unaccompanied children coming under the Trump administration. But Wensky's pointed to the organization's track record dating back to the 60s when it helped resettle 14,000 Cuban children who came unaccompanied. Two Republican representatives also wrote to the agency asking them to reconsider and warning of future crises that could come up in Cuba or Haiti. So yes, the Pope has been critical of the war in Iran, and Trump has been critical of the Pope for saying that, but this decision was made back in mid-February before the war began, though these public pleas are coming as that feud is playing out in a very public way. Wensky had a press conference yesterday, April 16th, where he said that whatever the reason the agency decided to not renew the contract, it wasn't because of the dust up. But here's what he thinks it's from.
I think it's a little bit of political gamesmanship because of the narrative that was put forth in that very heated debate or discussion about immigration.
I'm Kinsey Crowley, and I report on all things Trump for the USA Today Network.